It's March 19th, 2017, and it's warm again. It's been about 16 to 20 degrees for several days now, but warm is a little bit relative. It's like high 40s, low 50s right now. I'm chilly. I probably should have a coat on, so this might end up kind of quick. But I wanted to show you how the daffodils stayed just fine. They really are doing just fine here after several days of very cold. So this main problem that any of them are having is that the weight of the snow buckled the stalks. But as you can see, the flower itself isn't damaged in the least by having had 16-degree weather and covered in snow for about 4 or 5 days. These are starting to open over here. See? We've got some greening up happening with the raspberry. Definitely lived on this side. This one definitely lived through the transplant. This one I have yet to know for sure. And there's a bunch more. So let's go see the bunch more. So as you can see, the major downside to allowing them to get snowed on isn't that the yellow goes, it's that the stalks break. So in some cases, if you have a moment, it'll be a good idea to go ahead and just pick them for a bouquet. It's not a bad plan. These had a harder time. The weight of the snow on the petals of the delicate crocuses has obviously had a bigger impact here. Got new ones yellowing up that are just fine because the weight of the snow on an unopened flower doesn't really knock them over the same way. The snowdrops are starting to finish their bloom period. There's the seed pods, as you can see. But that has nothing to do with the cold. That's just how long they stay open. They're about done. And the seeds help spread them a little bit with these. I still don't know why this is up in the way of everything. I don't know why that happened. But these opened a while back and they're just flopped over. They're fine. I could still pick them and put them in a bouquet even. So the ones that have been open are kind of nodding down. But the ones that weren't open before are doing just as well. 16-degree weather doesn't hurt them any. Whereas the crocuses, they're having a slightly harder time with it. And here's all of those, they've got themselves hooked over the asparagus fronds that I leave to overwinter. Yeah, all of the really early daffs are just perfectly fine. No problems. I still haven't done anything with all of these daylilies that are dug up. Yeah, the plants are ready here. Everything's looking real good. And I guess we're back to, this is just standard Pittsburgh spring. Early March, there usually is a cold snap that produces a lot of snow sometime in the second week on average. And that's exactly what we got. Unlike the rest of the winter, this is perfectly on time, good and predictable. So, but it's a little chilly still, so I'm gonna go in because I'm cold. Bye.